countries that aren't doing too badly. In recent years, Niger has dramatically developed its mining industry, but it continues to be poor. What do I mean by this? They're looting it. It's in the western atrium of the heart of Africa. Almost the entire country is Sahara Desert, so its economy is constantly fluctuating. Politically, it's no better. It has a semi-parliamentary, semi-presidential system that oscillates between dictatorships and pseudo-government. In the late 19th century, it was divided between France and Britain to plunder it, based on the usual obscene atrocities. The north was named Niger and the south Nigeria, supposedly because the river that separates them was named Niger. To me, that sounds like something else. In the 60s, it gained independence, but its puppet governments were always under the control of Mother France. Then from one drought to another, not knowing how to resolve the situation, they made the worst decision possible. They requested help from the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, who were anything but sluggish. And together with France, they took its gold and uranium reserves, dropping it to fourth place among the world's poorest countries. Present day. Today, it's under a brand new anti-colonial dictatorship, and Europe's food supply is cut off. France can no longer plunder gold and uranium from its lands. A big problem, since it won't be able to maintain its 58 nuclear power plants, which are strained after Russia's gas cut to France. It's ironic that they provide power to a third of France, while 80% of Nigerians live without electricity, right? And of course, the hero, the United States, along with NATO, is seeking to liberate that precious uranium and are threatening to go to war. They are also proposing a blockade and cutting off humanitarian aid. Its GDP would collapse by at least 10%. With a single stroke, the current government expelled French TV, radio, soldiers, and ambassadors. France, what's that? Long live Niger, says its dictator. And since they were attacking embassies, so were those of Togo, Nigeria, and the United States. Like always, two sides are formed. African unions support this dictatorship, although Russia may be added to the equation, and that's where everything really goes rotten. The lack of democracy is something terrible. Giving power to a single authority should be unthinkable at this point in time. However, the origin of this conflict raises doubts again. Is this war really about freedom? Or is it more about gold and uranium? And if you've made it this far, follow us.